Mind, body, and soul checking in. We appreciate everybody for coming out. It's chest day. Again, not a lot of talking. You saw the thumbnail. We're doing some of your favorite bodybuilders' lifts today. So a lot of these movements are centered around contraction, right? What type of contraction can we get? How much blood can we put on the pectoralis major muscles? So stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping tips, slight tidbits on what I was taught from these videos that I've been watching, and we're going to see how much blood we can put on the chest. To the cable machine, as you can see, I have them slightly a little bit higher so we can get an actual pull on the pec, get some blood on the chest, 4 sets, 12 reps. Let's get right to it. Couple key points, just finished up the first set. Let's make sure our head stays up in everything that we do. Head up, chest out, elbow angle is very important. As you can notice, you want to be natural, but you want that pec to open up, right? So we don't want our elbows down here. We don't want the angle way up here because we're losing tension off of the pec. So let's keep it nice and neutral, nice and natural so we can get a nice stretch on the pec. As you can notice, the seat, the incline on the seat is a little higher than normal, so we can really focus on that upper dumbbell chest movement. Then we're going to transition into a power press right from the dumbbell. So 3 sets of each, 8 to 10 reps, relatively heavy. Let's keep putting blood on the chest. Gotta pay some bills real quick. Shout out to the My Story brand for supplying me with all the shirts. As you can see, the Elevate shirt, right? We gotta separate in order to elevate. We gotta become organic in order to accelerate our life, man. Shout out My Story again. Link in the bio. You can Instagram them at My Story Experience. All shirts 25% off. Let's get back to this. You are performing these movements. We have to keep our chin up in order to maximize that contraction on the chest. A lot of times we get to moving heavy weight, we want to drop our chin. But if we can keep our chin up, we get that separation up on the top end of the pec. So remember that. Transition into the power press, which is a neutral grip, chest up, chin up, just getting some more stretch on the pec. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Again, with the push press, we want to keep those elbows in. So if they're starting to get a little wide, you probably have too much weight. So again, relatively heavy, but able to perform the lift and still maximize the contraction. The reason we're neutral is so we can drop those elbows, keep them tucked, but still put that squeeze on the pec. So I'm gonna lighten up just a little bit And we're gonna run back through this one more time. Transitioning from our incline movement to a seated press. Again, weight range depends on how much you can lift. We're gonna go 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps, relatively heavy, but still maximize the contraction. Release, squeeze, release, squeeze. Slight transition over to upright seated machine. As you noticed, the angle on this machine was more inclined. Now we're gonna sit straight up, really release the pecs, squeeze the pecs for about 3 sets. This machine is really going to lock our form in. A couple key points. Notice when I sit down, my back is not all the way against the seat. Here, a lot of people get it here. Old head once told me, lean out, create that incline motion, sit the chin up, chest out. We get a better contraction here, right? Because when we're sitting here, now everything is here. But when we get here, we lean out and sit the chest up. All about the contraction. So we got 4 sets, 12 to 15, depending on how you're feeling. Let's get it in. Just transitioned from the pec fly machine to this flat bench, but this machine is a little better. I put a pad down to really sit the chest up, open up the chest cavity to get more of a stretch on the pec. 4 sets, 12 reps. Let's get it. MBS Cam checking in. Wanted to say we appreciate everybody for coming out. For whatever reason, my mic has shut down, but make sure you follow us on each platform listed on the screen, at My Story Experience, at MBS Cam. You can get all gear, you can get all information, all the tips, all the tricks of the trade for lifting. As I learn, you learn. Once again, thank you for coming out. We appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, tap into one of these workouts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Interaction is great. We need it. Over and out. Be blessed.